Hello, SAC fans, and welcome to the latest installment of the SAC Daily Dose. I'm Christian Stryker, and here's your summer edition of the SAC Daily Dose for Wednesday, August 15th, 2018. Well, this will be the last summer edition of the Daily Dose, so as we were going to jump back into our 3 days a week broadcast next week, so let's go ahead and get started. Leading things off is a story coming to you right here from the SAC office, as yesterday we announced that we have partnered with Bob McCluskey Insurance in a new 3-year corporate partnership. In addition to McCluskey being the official student and athletic accident insurance claims administrator for the South Atlantic Conference, BMI will sponsor 2, one male and one female, postgraduate scholarships each year beginning in the 2018-19 year. The BMI postgraduate scholarships will be awarded to student athletes who excel academically and athletically and who are at least in their final year of intercollegiate athletic competition. The one-time non-renewable scholarship of $2,000 will be rewarded at the end of each academic year. According to Commissioner Britz, quote, "We are thrilled to have Bob McCluskey Insurance on board as a corporate partner, and we are even more excited that they are going to be sponsoring 2 postgraduate scholarships for our student athletes. We feel it's a great way to reward the commitment our student athletes have made on the field, on the court, and in the classroom. This is a one-of-a-kind scholarship opportunity that only a few Division II conferences are able to provide," end quote. We are very excited to have Bob McCluskey on board as a corporate partner, and we are excited to be able to provide 2 postgraduate scholarships. So thank you very much to BMI Insurance, and we are looking forward to having you guys as partners. In coaching news, 2 South Atlantic Conference assistant coaches have been promoted to head coaches. First, from Queens men's lacrosse, assistant coach Chris Panos was promoted to head coach. He has been an assistant coach for the Royals for the past 2 years. He spent the summer as an assistant coach for the Greece men's senior national team that finished 19th out of 46 teams at the 2018 FIL World Lacrosse Championships. The Royals have recorded winning seasons each of the 2 seasons that Panos was on staff, and in 2017, Queens recorded an upset victories over nationally ranked Wingate, Mount Olive, and Lenore Ryan en route to reaching the South Atlantic Conference Championship game. They went on to close the year ranked number 18 nationally, and then in 2018, the Royals defeated nationally ranked Trojan squad again before upsetting perennial powerhouse Limestone College. The win over the Saints was just the second in program history for the Royals. Then coming out of Newberry, women's basketball assistant coach Joanna Tincher, who has spent the last 5 seasons on the staff at Newberry, will serve as the Wolves' interim head coach. She has previous head coaching experience leading Converse program for 4 seasons and also spent time as assistant coach at Wofford and Alabama Huntsville. She played collegiately at Francis Marion and professionally over in Italy. So welcome to the head coaching ranks, both Chris and Joanna. We have 2 stories coming out of Carson Newman today, as the first is the Eagles football team has been picked number 22 by the American Football Coaches Association Division II preseason coaches poll. The South Atlantic Conference favorite Eagles returned 10 of 11 starters on the defense that led the SAC in rushing defense and produced the Eagles' second-best rush defense since 2000. Carson Newman allowed just 95 yards per game on the ground and had the best total defense, allowing just 278 yards per game. They had the second-best scoring defense in the SAC, allowing just 19.3 points per game. They open up the season on August 30th against another top 25 team. They will travel to number 2 West Florida. And finally, out of Carson Newman, the Eagles have entered into a 5-year partnership with Nike and BSN Sports, making Nike the official apparel and equipment provider for the Eagles. According to AD Matt Pope, quote, "The apparel and equipment truly enhance the Carson Newman brand, allowing us to recruit and retain the best and brightest student athletes, while also giving us the opportunity to compete at an extremely high level," end quote. So that's going to bring us to everybody's favorite, the famous sports quote. And today my quote comes from Billie Jean King. "Champions keep playing until they get it right." Well, that's going to about wrap things up for me here today. Don't forget, coming up next week, we're going to be announcing the preseason polls and all conference teams for both the men's and women's soccer teams, as well as volleyball. And we're also going to be announcing the preseason polls for men's, women's cross country, and field hockey. You're not going to want to miss those, so be sure to tune in next week as we get back on track with our Monday, Wednesday, Friday daily doses, as well as announcing our preseason all-conference polls and teams in our fall sports, as fall sports are coming up just around the corner. Also, be sure to check out the links to all the stories we talked about in the description below. Also visit our homepage at thesac.com. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube page. That's going to do it for me here today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.